Alrighty. Okay, so maybe if you want to start by introducing yourself. Uh,
Sure. I'm Janet. I'm Janet Navarrete. I own Blue Jay Health and Wellness. We're a wellness company in the Bay Area.
nice, nice. And can you tell us a little bit more about your business and your clients?
Sure, we're a health and wellness business that focuses on a 360 approach to wellness. So we provide approachable fitness, nutrition, mindfulness programs to help people become healthier and happier. A lot of clients we have are corporate clients because we're in Silicon Valley. So we do a lot of corporate wellness, but we also do individual programs for anyone who's looking to get a little bit healthier as far as nutrition goes, or if they're just starting to work out. So we're very inclusive. So we take really any kind of clientele.
Awesome. Okay, and how did shelter-in-place orders suddenly change your business?
Well, we were 100% on site. We were in person. We're very touchy-feely. When we train people, we're very involved. So it was really hard to then have to not have that anymore, not be on site, not be able to see people, not be able to even use some of the equipment that I have now. So it changed it almost completely.
Got it, got it. And how did you have to transition quickly from a mostly on-site business to a remote business?
Yeah, so we had to basically pivot immediately, especially on the corporate wellness side when we had corporate clients where we would go on site and do classes. Those clients were now work from home. So having to keep that relationship with the corporate partner, but also engage with employees now, not being on site was very difficult. So, we had to figure out how we can create the same kind of program and the same community on a virtual platform.
Got it, got it. And what were options that you considered to help you transition to a remote business?
Well, some of the options were to cancel completely. That was one program. One option was how are we going to do this? Because there were so many things to consider too, because then suddenly the health and wellness um, industry through a virtual platform became very saturated because I wasn't the only person that was in this boat. I was competing against other gyms, other trainers, everyone was going online. So that was an option, was just kind of take a break and to see where things would go. But again, having to keep the relationship with the clients and the corporate partners, that really wasn't something I wanted to do. So, we then just immediately thought, okay, well, we can just do classes online, group classes or individual classes or individual one-on-one sessions online. So that was pretty much the only other option that we had.
Got it, got it. And so how did 8 by 8 Me solve your business problem? And then why did you pick it?
Yeah, so we had a couple of challenges too. So we had to, figure out how we were going to stay on top of communications, stay connected to clients, how we were going to be mindful and sensitive to what was happening in the world, not causing more stress to everything that was going on. And so 8 by 8, it was a really good transition because of the saturation that was happening with the health and wellness, other health and wellness industry programs. They were all using Zoom. And so I wanted to use 8 by 8 because it just seemed a little bit easier as far as access. So, helping to stay connected with the clients and trying to not really replace the effectiveness of in-person training, because that's not possible. You can't really replace that in-person relationship. But the next best thing was through virtual connection. So using 8x8 as a platform really made it easier for the clients to stay connected with me as well, because as opposed to the other platforms, it just seemed a little bit easier to access with the link. It was easier to find, it was easier to download. The connections were a little bit faster. So it was just kind of a really great tool to have during this time.
Nice, nice, cool. And do you think the transition to remote business has helped you grow your business and your addressable clientele? And if so, how did 8x8 Meet help with that?
Yeah, it definitely has helped us grow, because I think now, you know, before all of this happened, I wasn't really thinking about virtual classes being an option. And now it's just going to be an ongoing offering as we move forward, because even if COVID is COVID's never going to be lifted, but even if shelter in place is lifted and we're able to come back to some sort of normal in-person class, I'm now able to provide a virtual offering pretty effectively using 8x8 meetings, and I'm able to connect with people from all over the world now. So I'm just not limited to what is in my surroundings. I can, you know, hold classes from other countries, other cities, other states, and all those people are now connected to each other as well. So that actually just helps to grow the community a lot more.
Great, great. And well, this one kind of ties into that, but I'm just going to ask it again. But so how has using video changed your business? And then do you plan to use it in the future?
Yes, so I will be using it ongoing in the future. Yeah, I think it's just going to be a forever offering, and I think it's going to be fun to see how we can utilize it even more. You know, we just started recording the classes, so now we even offer like an on-demand version. So, you know, if someone can't make it to a specific time, they can watch the recording. So just using stuff like that is, you know, going to be helpful for forever.
Awesome, awesome, cool. And this is kind of not 8x8 Meet related, but what are some of your tips and tricks that you picked up from, you know, during COVID to promote health and wellness? Like what are maybe some top three, you know, advice you give to people or anything like that?
Yeah, so the top one definitely is just go easy on yourself. I think right now people are a lot more stressed than they think they are. And that can really manifest through a lot of different ways that you're just not even aware of. So just going easy on yourself, and you know, even sometimes just taking a walk is helpful. Like it doesn't have to be a full on crazy workout. You know, something like just taking a 10-minute walk is really great for your well-being during this time. Number two is drink water. Did you think I was going to say vodka? So drink lots of water. Because now you have the opportunity that you're home. Because a lot of times people are like, I can't drink, I don't hydrate enough because I'm always running around and I don't want to have to go to the bathroom during a meeting. But now you're at home, so you can definitely focus on hydrating. That's super important. And number three is drink vodka. To balance out. So, you know, just, I guess number three is just giving yourself time to have fun. So whatever that is for you, you know, make sure that you fit that in as well.
Great, great tips for keeping sane during this time. Cool.
Yeah.
Awesome. Yeah, is there anything else you wanted to say? I mean, those were for the interview questions at least. But yeah, anything else?
I don't think so.
Cool, cool. Well,
yeah.
no, that was good. Yeah, and thanks so much. Yeah, I think that'll conclude it. So I'll stop the recording now.
Okay.